But what a night. I mean, between the Vikings helmet, the Rams head, and me sitting next to Tony Gonzalez, this is the horniest game I've ever been to.
I get it.
Normally, I don't make my political beliefs a known thing. It's divisive for a comedian to do that, but just know I sleep well at night knowing who I'm voting for. Yeah. When I lay down and my head hits my pillow.
But it really is great to be here tonight in the biggest building in Los Angeles that isn't owned by Scientology.
Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible.
SoFi Stadium, home to the Rams. And did you guys know the Chargers also play here? That must be so confusing for their fan.
Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this.
But that's how high the rent prices are in LA. Even billion-dollar sports franchises need to have a roommate.
It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies, too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country.
But it was Los Angeles versus Minnesota. Two places where the people's faces are frozen for totally different reasons.
You know, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there.
And it was a clash of the two of the NFL's youngest head coaches, Kevin O'Connell and Sean McVay. Kevin O'Connell is a true millennial. So apparently, when he was found out the game was in LA, he was like, wait, the city from Entourage? Is Turtle gonna be there?
I like it. I have other policies that I think it should be implemented as well. Like me personally, I think football should be all year round. Yeah. So many great athletes. I don't know about you guys, but I think that Travis Kelce might be the next O.J. Simpson. Feels good in here.
It's true. Both coaches are in their late 30s, just like Carissa and I. Right, girl?
Oh, no.
Just like us, me and you, girl, in our 30s forever and ever for the rest of our lives. Don't look it up. Ever. Don't look it up.
The other side's got a lot of crazy endorsements. Swift, Eminem, Leo DiCaprio, Beyonce. Every day the Democratic Party looks more and more like a P. Diddy party. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you guys want.
The Vikings really needed the win tonight after a loss to Detroit that was harder to swallow than the water in Michigan.
All right, heck yeah. It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
But the Rams needed this win even more. And they finally had all of their offensive weapons back in Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and Tutu Atwell, which I learned are the names of wide receivers and not characters from Trolls World Tour.
It is, though. It's crazy times we're living in. I mean, all these pointless wars. It is unbelievable what's happening right now. It is incredible. Ukraine versus Russia, Israel, it's like bad soccer games. Who even cares?
Anyway, the game started out great for the Vikings, led by frequently discarded quarterback Sam Darnold. That's right, Sam Darnold. Position, quarterback. Vibe, Nickelback. Hobby, hacky sack. Store, Nordstrom rack. Bert, Bacharach. Nikki, back on track.
When it comes to Israel and Palestine, we're all thinking the same thing. Settle your stuff already. Best out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. You know the Palestinians are going to throw rock every time. But you also know the Jews have a hard time throwing that paper. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're having fun now. We're cooking.
He hit Justin Jefferson again and again on the opening drive. Poor Justin. All that jewelry, and he plays for a team with no rings.
Let me remind you, Hillary, it was your husband who shot innocent people, or as he called them, interns. Yeah, Hillary, I bet you did not see that one coming. By the way, if I commit suicide in 3 weeks, I didn't.
But just like we all expected, the touchdown pass went to who else but Josh Oliver? Sorry, no picture available. If you're wondering where Justin Jefferson went, he went to Jared.
It's the best place to get shot. He went down, saw blood on his hands. I'd imagine he thought right then, I think I just won this shit. Stands up and says the most American words I've ever heard in my life. No. Before that, there was one more. Let me get my shoes.
But the Rams answered right back with an amazing drive from Matthew Stafford. I actually didn't know Matthew Stafford was born in Tampa until I saw one picture of him. I mean, look at him. Did you know Matthew Stafford has to leave practice early every day to go round up them hogs?
And then the fight. What he did was so cool that Biden got COVID. Oh yeah, go back, look at the timeline of everything again. 3 days after that. That means that Biden, he didn't get that from hanging out with sick people. He was in a sterile room in the White House watching blood running down Trump's face as he pumps his fist. Biden's like, oh, fuck. Oh, God, no. It's true. Trump survived an assassination attempt and Biden got COVID. We vote next week. God voted 3 months ago.
But the offenses in the first half were unstoppable. Everyone was scoring. Kyron Williams scored. Josh Oliver scored. Trent Sherfield scored. And finally, someone I wrote a joke about scored. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp sounds like a trophy you win at a beer pong tournament. And he looks like Jake Paul after he fights Mike Tyson. Honestly, I'm just happy the oldest brother from Home Improvement is doing so well. For you, Brad.
Sorry, I listen to Elon Musk. I follow his lead. The world's smartest, richest man has my attention. Except for when it comes to stock trading, then I listen to Nancy Pelosi.
And that brings me to tonight's player of the game, which is Rams backup quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. God, he is so hot. I don't know who the hottest guy in the stadium is. I mean, between Tony and Jimmy, it's a real Sophie's choice. Now, Jimmy didn't throw a single pass, but he's definitely brought me to completion. And yeah, maybe Jimmy's gonna ride that bench for the rest of his career, but I want to be that bench. I'm Nikki Glaser, and those are my late hits.